Shenanigans, the party met with... I don't remember his name.
Yeah. Did he say his name?
It was... Raven.
He was a cat.
What?
You talking about the cat?
No.
So you met with Draven.
Draven, that was his name, Draven. The crow guy.
So you met with him, had a fun little talk, learned...
Birdman.
Birdman, exactly. Learned more about the upcoming war and what's going on with that. Right as you had a conversation with the druid Sage, and her leader came and joined you guys, a cat man, Tabaxi. Talked in a very suave accent and basically presented his ideas to you guys and asked if you guys would be willing to hang around for a bit.
Yeah. And we never figured out if we're going to hang around or not.
Nope. And then had a death match with the old man.
Yeah.
And Cal took a lot of damage. I was starting to realize Aether is powerful.
I didn't know he'd come from the back.
It's not that kind of show.
Abby's not here anymore. So, that's where we left off.
We're going to edit that out.
Yeah, edit that out. Abram, edit it out right now.
He's not.
Deleted scenes.
It plays twice.
Plays twice with reverb.
From the back.
So yeah, that's where we left off. What to do?
And the cat guy was very mature.
Very mature.
He sounded way too mature to be a cat guy.
What are you trying to say about cat people?
Just saying.
I don't recall this cat person, actually.
You don't remember this conversation?
He went into the shadows. He just sunk into the shadows.
It was the last conversation.
Oh,
we had.
that guy. Okay, I didn't realize he was Tabaxi.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a white cat.
He was a Russian cat.
Yeah.
He was a
Russian / Italian, I think. Was
What do you mean?
What do you mean? That was a good accent, dude. I liked it.
Yeah. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, I think Daw's going to take a bath in the spirit water and become all powerful.
Same with Cal.
How far is it? It was at the island of
It'd take me and you like 4 days to get there.
Toys or something.
Yep, Island of Misfit Toys, exactly. Yep. That's on the map, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. Next to Dakala.
Or Takala. It's gone through so much.
It has.
For so little.
Mm-hmm. Did we ever find if Gregory lived?
You did not.
You didn't.
But we figured he's dead.
Before we depart, Hubert would like to speak to the old man.
Okay. You see he's just sitting on the porch of his house, and you're realizing the house itself has some patchwork. Looks like just a clean line down the entire center of it. Looks like it has been repaired. Just the entire center of it is just like seemingly like a blade of energy cut through the entire house in half.
Oops.
And you see he's just sitting on his rocking chair, just smoking his pipe, and every time he takes a draw from it, you see the color fractals.
Excuse me, sir.
What do you want?
Before we head out, I wanted to ask you something. When we first met, you mentioned spirit fusion.
It's a difficult thing to do, but it's possible.
Any tips you could give me on how to do something like that?
Just have a good resonance with your spirit. Be kind to it. Make sure it knows and breathes to it.
Okay. So it's a conversation I need to have with him.
Probably.
Okay.
Especially if they're a little powerful, too.
Yeah. He's an interesting one.
It's all borrowed power.
Okay. Anything else?
Don't die.
Don't die. It's dangerous?
Can be. If you don't succeed enough times, there's a possibility they'll consume you too.
Okay. Thank you for the heads up.
Just try not to die.
Oh, we'll see how that goes. See you around.
Let's see.
So, let's see. Alduin. We walk kind of like out into the big. It's like a courtyard around, right?
You're underneath the castle. You're like on basement floor 1. You guys are in a. It's like a kind of an open area. It mainly for like a tournament yard kind of. There's a lot of gashes in the ground, places that you see just like huge wild slashes everywhere. This is probably a place to train Aether.
Cool. Seems pretty safe. Alduin.
Yes.
Do you know anything about fusing our spirits?
I know it's extremely taxing if we don't succeed.
Would you be open to trying it sometime?
Possibly. But what would you want from a fusion?
For us to be more powerful together.
Why?
Defeat what enemies we could have. I feel you and I together, fused together, will be more powerful than separated.
You see a little green foot just onto your shoulders. You look over and you see an apparition of a miniaturized version of him. Kind of like the tail wrapped around you. The wings just kind of folding in with the little claws. Peering around your shoulder, just staring right at you. What do you hope to achieve?
Domination.
Domination. Of what sort?
Total power over enemies. I grow weary of being weak.
Roll a persuasion check. Okay, dice. Five.
He loves being weak.
I will make a deal with you. If we do not achieve fusion, you are taxing both of our powers in failure. If we fail 5 times in a row, your soul is mine.
That's very good.
Souls are cheap.
It's worth it.
Meaning?
I consume your very existence. I grow stronger, and you do not grow anymore.
You grow stronger, but how does it really benefit you if you don't have a body?
I'll find another. Our bond is only in effect so long as either party is alive.
Well, sounds like a threat.
It's not a threat. Assurance.
5 times in a row.
What are the odds of that?
I mean, 5 different fusions, so it's like 3 rounds each, 2 out of 3 each time.
Just do 4 and say, you know what, I give up.
We'll do the 5th one in a couple of years.
Yeah. Well, it's easier.
Alright, you have a deal.
Very well. As you say, you have a deal. You see rings around both of you start to appear of green energy before they A deal is made.
Call me a gambler of sorts.
When do we begin?
Oh, you need one right now.
See, he crawls off your shoulder, lands onto the ground, walks with his forearms. Just you see the forms start to get a little bigger. Now, about the size of like a German Shepherd.
Are my allies around?
Your allies are not here. Holden starts to look around.
On your own.
Prove to them you can be more.
Let's begin.
See Alduin walks up towards you again, bows his head, presents his forehead to you.
I do the same.
Okay. As he touches forehead with you, slaps you in the face. Let's roll. Both of your power starts to flare.
Just control, right?
This is control. 89.
1.
That is a failure.
Wait, what are they trying to get in between?
If you look at it, like it's only a couple of numbers away from it.
Only a couple. Yeah, exactly.
If you go the other way,
It's only 12.
100, 1.
Only 12 numbers.
Yeah. So our
So-
first fusion, you want to be within 10.
Okay.
93.
51.
That's another failure. 15.
23.
So, as both of your powers start to flare, flash in green energy, just this whole room is illuminated. Every failure, but on the one chance that you get of success, a flare of light and energy coats the room. The old man gets off of his chair, looks off in the distance where you are, a shining beacon of green. You feel power surging through you. You feel an essence within you grow and multiply. You see the very essence that is before you of Alduin separates into a fog before absorbing all around you. You feel your body starting to grow stronger. You look at your feathers and you see the quills that were left by Aquila. The ones that do petrification. You see more blades start to appear. You see where your wing connects, there is now a membrane, a flap-like membrane starting to appear. You see near the elbow, it's creating these blade-like protrusions. Your sense of smell gets better. You get your eyesight gets a little tighter, more precise to an area. You feel your power starting to grow and amass even stronger. You're getting powerful. You look at your arms and you see visually green energy wafting off of you, almost turn it into like a smoke-like material before it passes off. You look at your hands. Without aether eyes, you see you have aether flowing through you and on you. What do you do?
I yell out, Kalandor!
Booming voice.
I'm into Kala right now. I'm like, where am I?
You're in the castle,
Okay.
like in the ruin area.
Do I hear this?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Doc?
What is he? Meditating.
You hear that?
No.
Oh.
I yell it again. Louder this time.
Roll a performance check.
Do I do a perception check?
Sure.
I have really low perception.
It's me 14.
It's 13.
Yeah, you hear him.
Sweet.
I even heard him.
Tell your recipe.
I'll go down to the training grounds. He's yelling
Okay.
for me. So
You move down to the training grounds. It takes them a little bit of time. You're waiting there for about 10 minutes. You feel the power fluctuating, so you're not sure how much time you have.
I'm gonna shout it again. I'm gonna say, "Hurry!"
he's dying. I'll hurry up.
Okay. You hurry even faster. Right as you get there, you feel it starting to fade. The fusion is... This is the first fusion. It's very... not irrational. Power is fluctuating a lot.
I want to see, because it's too slow. I want to test it out a little bit. I want to release that aether barrier eating gas. I almost want to breathe it out like a dragon and kind of fill the air around me and see what that does.
You feel your lungs expand as you blow it out like a dragon's flame. You see fog rush out from your beak, looking like a actual flame pattern before it expands outwards into the smoke. I'm like, wow, that was powerful. You feel...
I'm gonna
Look up. You see the very stone is melting.
I'll start to control and bring it down around me.
You control it and bring it down into kind of an area near you. Roll a control check.
40.
It's trying not to obey you. It's in this weird sense of shifting, where it wants to, but it's not quite obeying your commands.
And I call out, is Cal here yet?
Cal, you walk over and you see a shining beacon of green energy and a wall of green fog.
Should I make an intelligence check?
Sure.
Because I know that this place is held up with aether.
Sure. Well,
Okay. That's gonna be 15.
15. This is your brother. You're not sure what power he's unlocked, but he's got some power behind him right now. And if he continues, there could possibly be a collapse.
Okay. Okay. I want to look. I want to look at the ceiling, see if it's okay.
It is melting.
So I'm gonna ignore you because there's something more important happening now. I'm gonna try to. Well, I have to go up to him. I'm not gonna touch the fog, of course, because I know it's bad.
Okay.
You can take it. You can take it.
No, I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna do the thing I did when I did the fusion, except I'm not gonna do a fusion. I'm gonna try to have a bar come from the ground of darkness. I want to try to attach it from the floor to the ceiling.
I see. You're trying to make a support beam.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll both control and power.
19.
Okay, that's pretty good power.
Low control, you just bash into the ceiling and make it collapse.
That's perfect.
100?
That's perfect.
What, 69 or 100?
It's 100, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Wow.
Okay.
As you're walking, you look up.
There goes all my power.
Yeah. You stomp your foot and you see about 4 portals open on the ground and just pillars of pure darkness rise up out from the ground and different crisscross patterns. These are powerful and you probably couldn't even fit your arms around how wide these are.
And while they're still physically able to hold something up, but while that's happening, I'm gonna be petrifying them.
I'm saying with your rolls, they get
It's gonna take a while, but they're
Yeah.
still supporting.
Yeah, they are petrifying though. They're in the process.
I'm gonna do a perception check and see if I notice. I should be able to,
Okay. 4.
but 14.
Oh, that was close. Yeah, you see pillars rising up.
Okay, now let me do an intelligence check to see what's going on. Nat 20, 29.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Okay.
I didn't tell you to roll.
DC 30.
But yeah, you notice that there's pillars rising off the ground, and you see your brother is standing near the pillars.
Let me yell, brother, look what I'm doing!
Roll a control.
Oh no.
18.
83.
You feel the control is starting to break.
Oh no. Brother, look! Quick!
I could see you.
Oh.
There's a giant cloud.
One more time, let's roll. 49. What are you doing?
It's also freaking out over here.
Oh, really? That's gone for
Eh,
I'm never finding that again.
no, that's what the squatch does.
Okay,
I mean, this nondescript room.
94.
94. I rolled a 49. So the opposite.
Count for something.
As you look over and you go, yeah, I can see what you're doing right now. I'm watching. You're like, oh, cool. And you feel a burst of energy happen onto you. You see your brother go, oh, cool. And a burst of green just energy
Splatters.
wafts over you. This was a burst of aether. You look over at where your brother was, and you see it collapse.
It happens. Do I do anything against the wave?
The wave? Oh, of energy? No, it just was a wave of energy that passed over you. Felt the tinglies.
Is there still fog everywhere?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no. It didn't disperse with me collapsing?
With you collapsing, it did not disperse. It's now going dispersing everywhere, but not dispersing in the sense of vanishing.
Hey, old man, you're better at this stuff. I just hit things.
I'm on it! Walking over, and you see he just puts his hand in the middle of the fog and is, ow!
Yeah, it hurts.
Brushes his hand through it, and you see it into a sphere. Eat it.
I'm pretty sure I'll die.
Good.
Okay.
Just walks over. Goes, where did I put this in? I don't know where I put it in.
You can put it in the hole that Dot feed.
That might help, but it also might destroy our entire social integrity.
Put it in a jar of sand.
Shut up.
I don't got any
You're not
jars
here.
of sand. I can't teleport things super far. Okay, one moment. And you see a little cloud of fog. As the fog clears, he's gone. Another fog cloud.
He's Missy stepping.
He goes, alright, we're good now. Can you heal my hand? You look at it, and there is just like the entire first 3 layers of his skin is just burned.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. That's much better. Gonna leave a nice scar though. How's your brother?
He's usual, laying around all day. That's all he does.
Hubert, you are conscious. You're aware of everything, but you are paralyzed essentially. You cannot use your body other than like your mouth and your eyes.
I just go,
Yeah, he's fine. He walks over with his little walking stick, hits you with it.
yeah. Can I help you?
Learn the lesson.
It worked.
I heard urine is really good to solve paralysis.
You know, I'm not that kind of guy. You should call your elephant friend.
He's a good Peter. Top! Coming! I need your urine!
He's chugging water.
He's the water boy.
This seems like a session one.
Yeah. Kicks you over so you're on your back now. He's fine.
It's funny because I think I have restoration.
And you feel a liquid pouring onto your face.
No, I can't do that. What?
What color is it?
He's pouring water on your face.
Oh, thank God it's water.
It's not water.
It's a little salty.
Got some tang to
A
it.
little tang.
Water. Why is it water?
It's tea. LST.
Oh, that's kind of lovely, actually. Am I feeling better?
Huh?
Am I feeling-
No. You're still like paralyzed. The reason why you feel all of your energy is drained. With those 2 failures beforehand and a perfect fusion now, you're just out of energy. Aether is completely draining you right now.
I'm gonna disperse everything I have. Like if I could just turn everything off, I'll just go to sleep.
Yeah, you fall asleep.
Yeah, just go to sleep.
Hey, dog, can you charge him?
I'm still not there.
Oh. Doo-doo.
No, Daw's here.
Here. Not through the hall. What's going on?
He died. We need to charge him.
All right.
His battery's not working.
Hold still. Send vines over to. And then. So that automatically works, and then I have to roll for control, right?
Yep, to see how much you drain from Cal.
All right.
100.
This is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me. 70.
70. You have a pretty good control. You feel a trickle of your energy being drained from you. It doesn't feel pleasant. But, yeah. You surrender it.
Will he get better at that control over time?
You start to feel the energy within you bolstering a little bit better. It's easier to breathe. You start to wake up a little bit. You're able to move your head, your arms a little. Walking may be a problem for now, but
You say anything about flying?
Are you doing all right? What happened? What did Cal do to you?
Nothing. I fused with my spirit.
Oh,
It
that's
took
pretty easy. I do it all the time.
why are you on the floor?
I fused with my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
Mm-hmm.
It just took a lot out of me.
Right.
He looked like a dragon.
You look like a dragon?
Yeah, a really small one, but yeah.
Oh, cool.
I look like Emmy, I think.
You're a little warm right now.
Right?
You're a bit warm.
It's hot in here. Kind of take my nice
Mm-hmm.
my nice.
It's actually pretty dang.
Oh,
Pretty wet.
yeah. I'll try and kind of sit up.
Pro, calm down.
Sorry. Wait.
Just frost is now collecting all over you.
I'm kind of just sulking and just snow dripping off of me.
Yep.
Thanks.
So what were you able to achieve?
I fused with my dragon, and the power I felt was incredible. I was able to fill this whole area with fog. It was awesome.
I bet.
I don't know why.
Did anybody see it?
Yeah.
Cal,
did.
you saw this.
Yeah, biggest mistake of his life, to be honest.
I've
You
made.
see all these beams? He almost caused another cave in the city.
Oh,
No.
another.
You look over
Yeah.
and you see there is
No.
enormous beams of petrified darkness rising out.
Those were there before.
Probably.
Yeah.
You were here before. I do like the look of it, though.
Sometimes we try new things and it doesn't always work the way we expect. Keep trying.
Oh, I will.
He's the best teacher for that.
Yes. Yes, some of us take a long time.
Well, that was my first try.
Yeah, I got it on my first try too.
Nice.
Second try, not so good. But, you know,
Yeah.
it was a test. I kind of froze.
Let's see. Alduin, you there? I think he's tired too.
I've only done it twice, so.
Do I still feel his presence?
He's still there,
Okay, just.
but it's just silent.
I think he'll probably want to talk later.
Hey, Gramps.
I'm over here.
Alright.
Hey. Do you know any nearby spirit journey destinations?
Nearby ones. There's Isle of Might.
Is that a good place to go for these guys?
That'd help them, for sure.
Because you guys have a lot on your hands. I don't want to leave them here while I do my thing.
Yeah. We're a little incapacitated with everything going on right now.
I'll be good.
I trust you're a good trainer, of course. You trained me. But
Well, that's right.
you guys have a lot on your hands.
Well, the whole war and everything.
Yeah. Although after those negotiations, I think you guys will be fine for now.
Let's hope. Are you wanting to stay within this nation?
No, I think the Isle of Might will be good. Where is it?
Middle of the ocean.
Mm-hmm. What kind of trees grow there? Any unique ones?
I don't really quite know.
Oh.
Never been myself.
Okay. I'm sure we can find a way.
Oh, I see.
Is it by
Ether point?
Yeah.
It's right next to it.
I didn't say it. Yeah. I know in my head. I'm just saying it for Cow.
Cow has a map.
Cow does not have a map. He's like, I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen the other day, and it reminded me of Cow. Because I just figure, like, moments that come right after he gets at, like, 1/10,000th of a second where he has a conversation with himself.
Your characters have maps?
Sure. Not you.
Not me.
Not Da. Not Desmond.
Not Bodos.
Not Vodos.
This is way outdated.
Georgina's like, I actually have one.
She does.
Yeah, I know.
But it's like drawn out with crayon.
Surprisingly detailed.
Yeah, I think we should get you to bed because you wasted another day. And we
Yeah,
should
you should
head out
rest.
tomorrow.
I like that idea.
Make sure not to pee in his mouth.
What?
I will do my best.
What?
Don't worry.
Brother, can you carry me?
Oh, you have wings. Can I fly?
Huh? No.
Yeah. Can I walk?
You can crawl.
Brother. Can I persuade him?
Georgina just picks you up by your collar and is now just like dragging you. Your feet are like.
Wait, no, I wanted him to do it.
I'm doing it already though.
But
Oh, you're such a good sister.
Thank you. As you're just like dripping in water from the frost starting to melt.
just dragging me like a cat.
Yeah, basically. By the scruff of your beak.
Okay.
Brings you over to your bed, plops you on, tucks you in all nicely. You comfy?
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Are you warm?
No, I'm perfect.
You're cold?
No, I'm perfect. I'm perfect. I'm perfect.
Looks over at you, Cal.
He looks quite cold to me.
No,
Okay.
I'm perfect. I'm perfect.
You say she breathes in. Same with the red one, Ruby, and they both let out this heat wave. It is warm in here.
I'm sweating now.
He's cooling off.
What's going on?
And the ice is severely melting now. You were in a puddle.
Well, now I'm all wet.
Well, that'll cool him down, right?
Hmm.
This is uncomfortable.
Okay, good night.
I turn over.
Soggy bit.
Wet, soggy bed.
No gaming.
Yeah.
We know it, right?
Huh?
We all knew it. I'd listen to that.
It's cool. So
When I
fun.
gave it was uncut horse leather.
Mhm. What did you say?
Wet soggy bed.
Wet soggy bed.
Most recent ones were screaming pores, famished for sleep, testicular death, fungal aspirations.
Fungal aspirations.
We are.
But yeah, you wake up, still drenched.
I shape water. Shape it off of me.
Yep, use that 4th level spell.
It is not 4th level spell. I thought it was a cantrip.
Shape water?
I thought so. Am I not? Is it not? Yeah, shape water is a cantrip.
You know what I'm talking about. So, you get most of the water off of you.
Most all. I get it all off.
You get most of the water off
Yeah,
of you.
all. I even hunk down so I fit into a five foot cube.
Yeah.
And I get it all off.
You walk in and you see your brother is just like fully naked, doing scrunches, crunched up into a ball, trying to use cantrips and magic.
Brother, don't you knock.
I never knock. I only come when I'm supposed to be here. I was supposed to see this.
Side check now. I want to see why he's saying this is weird. He doesn't want it.
Why are you naked?
Georgina! I use my
Wings.
my wings to cover up.
You guys ready? Whoa!
What are you covering? You don't
What's
have
going on in
anything
here?
to
Stop!
show.
We got him here.
Hey, why are you naked?
Hey, it's okay. We've all been naked before.
Why is the floor all wet?
Why is
This
the
is
floor
getting
wet?
weird.
Did you
I
paint?
can't.
I didn't
Put
know you
on
could
yourself
see.
again.
I cast. I don't cast anything.
We bought you those wonderful clothes.
It's okay. It happens sometimes.
I'm gonna let
What does
out.
that mean?
My granddaddy used to have problems like this.
I'm gonna let out some of my gas, right?
Okay.
But it's going to be just barely acidic to where it's, not that damaging. He's basically like Coke. Just to cover up, just so I don't even see me when I change. And I also control it so it just stays around me.
You feel the control that you have over it. It's present, but it's a little weak.
I do it quick, I do it fast. And then I disperse it.
He just has censorship.
Yep.
Not the
Just black bars.
Right.
The cloud is just right here. Okay,
Yeah.
so you can't see it.
You can't see their reactions, but everything else is not covered.
Hey, if I can't see you, you can't see me.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
That's how stuff works.
The floor's all sticky from
The
the Coke like acid blood.
That's a good idea.
It was thick, so you can't see through.
clears away. Are you done?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So to either point,
Away we go.
onward.
I think we're going to Aquila, actually, right? Isn't that what's called?
Aquilin.
Aquilin?
Aqualoon?
Yeah. Because the army's going to be there, so then we could take them to Isle of Might, maybe.
Is that Uncle Lunar?
Yeah. Because the only other place is Wharton, but I don't think they want to send out boats right now.
Oregon. Never heard of it.
Warren, never heard of her. Put the girl on.
Put the girl on.
Good girl.
Put the girl on.
You put the girl on.
Do you have a higher resolution picture of this?
Nope.
'Cause, like once I zoom in, it's like I can't read anything. I can count the pixels on the Isle of Might.
And that's as high as a resolution as you ever get. It's actually pretty clear. What are you talking about?
No, once I zoom in, like on the Isle of Might, like it, like what does that
Yeah.
say?
Isle
I
of
still
Might.
see it.
Yeah, it says Isle of Might.
Just
Okay.
that one is hard.
What about that one?
Yeah, that one's tough.
Yeah.
Where is that?
This is mesh and all this stuff right here. I don't know.
Philosopher's Lake and is that Alchemist Cove?
Mm-hmm.
You only know that because you've been there,
I've never been there.
He's never been there.
but you've read this before.
I don't know, man.
There's no way you could read that that's philosopher. There's no way. That's a stretch.
Yeah.
Go to another
I don't have
one.
my glasses on. I couldn't see.
Exactly. Thank you.
Go to another one. Let's see.
Different one. What's that?
Arkmore. Right.
That's pretty easy to read.
Yeah, Arkmore.
Oh, you can't see. Oh, that one.
That's Winds of Gold.
You know these places though. I don't.
We've been to that one.
We've been to that one,
You
yeah.
have been whimsical. Zoom in. Yeah. What does that say?
What does that say? That word right there. That word.
Gromish.
Yeah.
Gromish. Yeah.
Grommet shake.
I love Gromish. Wallace and Gromish. So what do you guys do?
So, how far of a journey is it to?
Aquilin from you guys? Probably like week and a half, 2 weeks. With your
Have we been to
expedited
Aquilin?
speed.
We haven't.
We've
We've been near it?
But Vodos has.
Vodos has, Bumble and Zephyr have.
Okay.
Bumble's not here. What are we talking about?
Zephyr has.
Bumble's dead.
Okay, the wavies.
Hmm?
Wavy.
With the babies.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stop being gay.
I'll go. Edit that out.
Yeah, has Daw been close by there? Like,
Just because Daw is Daw and he's Daw, just roll me a nature or survival check. Your choice.
they're vital. Of course. A natural 20
Oh,
plus 9
minus 10.
minus 10.
Why minus 10?
Oh.
Pass with a trace.
Yeah, pass on a first.
Pass with the traces. So 29 total.
29 total.
You have a gist of understanding.
You kind of understand where it goes. You've been to the river basins where Alchemist Cove is. Like where all the rivers kind of flowed in from.
Mm-hmm.
You've been in that area.
I can get us close.
Well, that's good.
I can cut off at least.
If they attack the city, there
X
might not be
number
any
of
trees
days.
in there. Anyways.
What's that?
If they attack the city, there might not be trees in there anyways. So it might be good that we're going far away.
Yes. I hope there's still trees.
Yeah, you can hope.
But if there's not, there are always seeds.
You can plant them.
They're planting themselves. They don't even need us. In fact, they're better off without us.
But we're here.
So what's the meaning of life then?
Oh, there is no true meaning of life. Death, life again. Death and life again.
There's more meaning in death than life.
Is this true?
You give your best when you're dead. You feed the creatures and animals and insects, the fungus. Your body provides nutrients for thousands, countless millions. When during your life, all you do is melt rooms and
You didn't have to
pour
attack
gas
me.
on me.
You didn't have to attack me like that.
So are we gonna go or what?
We're leaving.
Yes.
We're walking.
I'm meditating on the tree that I know so well.
I'm
Oh,
gonna-
we're already here. I didn't realize.
Oh. I told Birdman we're leaving.
Alright, so everybody close by? We'll only have 6 seconds once I open this portal.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Brandon, roll if you're there.
There.
And
Natural. You're just not there.
Cool. transport the plants.
The choices my character makes, you think he has like an 8 wisdom?
I have a 6 wisdom.
Ready?
If anything, your intelligence would be.
1, 2, 3, go! Oh, casted.
Tree opens up. Go ahead and roll me a d6 for me.
A D6.
Yes.
6. I don't know. 5.
Okay.
There are 5 cracks.
That one is dead.
You emerge from a tree, and as you're walking towards the tree in this tunnel, you see bits of the tree is charred.
That's concerning.
Portal opens, and you all plunge out. Muddy ground. Heavy rainfall right now. Everybody make a perception check.
I'll help out.
I hope I'll do so. Roll 3 times.
No.
12.
And that will be a 19.
Okay.
Dang.
You and
With
Georgina.
advantage.
Yeah.
Dang.
I rolled this 2 and a 6.
You and Georgina.
You rolled a 6 and got 19 though.
That's great.
Yeah. Ridiculous. You're both looking around, and one of her snakes picks up something right as you pick it up, and you both look over. You realize there is probably about 50 yards to either side divots in the ground. Another divot in the ground. Another divot in the ground.
This place has been heavily shelled.
Not shells.
Not shelled.
These are mined.
Long rows of divots. Like where the ground itself just drops off. And then you see it continue on a little bit further, and then another drop off. Continue on a little further.
Like tracks from giant worm?
No, it tracks.
Just holes in the ground. Just go straight down.
Paths of them. Just a long, for lack of a better term, tunnel.
How deep?
You're not sure?
Where's
You
the
just see it just goes,
Where's the
and then you
closest?
see it continue again, and then another drop off.
What do you think, Desmond?
I think something's going on here.
Thanks.
Do you see any souls down there?
Does it look like it's been man-made, or does it look like Earth split open and
Seems man-made.
Yeah.
See Desmond starting to look around. Uh-oh. He looks directly down, right as you're taking a step, and you feel something kick your hoof. You look down, and you see a soldier's helmet.
I loot the soldier?
I take that helmet.
You look at him, and this
Put on
is
an antler.
yeah, exactly. This looks like an Etherian. This Etherian military uniform. You're immediately wondering, what is going on here? This man, you turn him over, human, but you see his face is just destroyed.
Hey, what did he die from?
Go ahead.
Medicine.
Yeah, make medicine check. What did a 12 get me?
A 12?
Yeah.
Something penetrated his face and exploded it.
It's been murdered to death.
Oh, medicine is wisdom. So.
Yeah. I'd say something crushed his face and that's what killed him.
I'm gonna smell him.
He's been dead for maybe about a day.
Do I smell like the residue of any
You smell a lot of blood.
machinery or just a lot of blood?
A lot of blood. Some grease on him.
How do you think he died, though?
I think he lost all of his blood through his face. Is it a big hole?
Everybody here.
We're
Go
so
ahead and
insightful.
make
We're so
me-
insightful.
Everybody go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw right now.
I'm sacrifice.
I know. Dexterity saving throw.
Advantage.
You do have a +5 to it, though.
All of us?
So I don't.
All
Oh yeah.
of you guys do.
Shieldmaster.
So,
Yep.
Okay.
Aura protection.
I'll take a 22.
A 21.
I
Okay.
think it's 22 then.
Dang.
Ooh.
The only ones who failed were Desmond and Georgina. They did not get a 22. Okay. Actually, Desmond did. Georgina did not. So you guys are all talking right as you hear.
Does she get a reroll?
For this?
Because she gets indomitable.
No. But right as this is happening, you hear something just shrieking across the sky, and right as you all look up in time and barely dodge out of the way, Cal pushing his shield out in front of you guys, Desmond leaping right behind the shield just in time for a mortar round 2. She still falls. Explodes and blasts everybody backwards, including her. She looks like she took some damage from this one. Okay. Immediately, as soon as that explosion happens, you all start to look around. Your ears are ringing. You look up and you see a bombardment of mortars flying in on your position. What do you guys do?
Dog, can you get the tunnel?
We should probably go underground. Get out of it. They can see us and they're throwing missiles at us. So
What's in the holes?
I think those are trenches.
how deep are they? Can you see the bottom?
You just see the ground just disappears for a second and then reappears again.
Like far enough to where we can
About
jump over
50
it?
yards away from you guys on either side.
There's a 50-yard chasm here. We need to find a way in.
50 yards to the divot on either side.
Oh, okay.
So you either go right to a divot or left to another divot. But this whole area, you see there's bodies and what looks like barbed wire. There is things in the way here.
Right or left? Wait, you don't even know you're right and left.
High or low?
Cal Harlow?
Or should we go forward? As long as we keep moving forward, they never hit us.
Well, Aquilum is this way, and I point to the right direction, whatever the correct direction.
And where the mortar's coming from.
And is that where it's coming from?
Do you look around? Are you trying to spend the time to look around for where the mortals are
That's
coming?
what Daw's doing while I'm talking.
Well, we would see if we see them coming, we see them coming from a direction.
Yeah.
Is that the direction towards where we were going to
Towards Aquilum? No.
go through? Okay.
Okay.
Then I say we hightail
And
it.
go towards Aquilum.
Okay. You're running through this area, in between the two.
Do you want to try to get into the caverns or how? So the empty space,
Yes.
is it like jumpable or is it really far?
It looks like it might be jumpable. Like you can jump across the top of it,
Mhm.
but these are divots in the ground. You're not sure how far down they go. You just know that they're where just space exists.
Should we try to make our way down there and follow the tunnel?
Well, it's dangerous both places, so let's take a risk. You guys go down first, though. I want to make sure everyone gets in. We're going right? Isn't that the closest direction to Aquilum? Is the right way?
You guys spawned in immediately right here.
Mhm.
To the right, there's a divot. To the left, there's a divot. Behind you guys is towards the direction of Aquilum. What do you guys do?
Right.
Let's go right, yeah.
To the right?
Yep.
Okay.
Right's always right.
You guys start running. Yeah. You are running into this area right as you hear something just in a cloud cover overhead. You see a shadow pass over.
Try and take a quick glance at what that was.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
And then I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace. Make it stealthy.
Okay. I'm gonna say if you're doing that, because there is no cover, everybody roll with disadvantage, but you get a +10 for Task Without Trace for stealth.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage
I'm ready.
+10.
I'm wearing heavy armor. Okay.
Take a 23.
Well, that's not even that's a D10.
Disadvantage.
Sucks. Disadvantage. We got a 31.
Oh, you crit.
Yeah.
Okay, and 23.
23. Okay.
27.
Nice.
23.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Georgina and Desmond, low 20s, 21 and 24. But they are running along with you guys, kind of covering themselves a little bit with the mud, but running through this area, just as the mortars exploding in a carpet bomb behind you guys. What are you guys doing? Just still running?
Still running. I'm gonna activate my aether senses to see
No.
if there's any aether sources coming around here.
Just scattered on both sides.
You see that, Cal? There's a lot of aether blips here.
Yeah, this is a war.
Is it from their weapons?
Probably from both as we're running.
Okay. Are you guys jumping over the trench, or are you going through it?
We're going through it.
Into it.
Yes.
Yeah, if there's a way to get into it.
Okay. You guys all jump through and pile onto it. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
With advantage because we're awesome.
Nope, just a regular dex save.
So +5 though.
Alright.
19.
Dex save, okay. So it's
19 as well.
21.
Okay.
91.
You guys all manage to jump in, and as you guys are getting your footing and looking around, you start to look in. You see, these are trenches. These are dug trenches, and as soon as you turn your guys' heads, you are met with probably about 30 guns, as multiple rifles are now pointed onto you.
What
guys.
colors?
What colors of the guns?
What's the emblems?
Oh, on their weapons?
Yeah.
How'd you know this?
We've met a lot of soldiers.
You have. Go ahead and roll a history check with disadvantage.
I'll help him.
No.
History check, disadvantage. It's going to be a 12.
A 12. You've seen this symbol before in passing. You saw that there was a similar symbol on the tabaxi. On one of his equipment that he had on his belt, there was a symbol stamped with this.
We fight for Katame.
The guns are still raised at you. Who are you?
Kalandor. Met with him yesterday.
We have a peace treaty with him. We're allies.
We're mercenaries.
Roll a persuasion check.
25.
25. They're looking at you so wearily.
DC 20.
We're here to help. Trust me. They shot at us. We're shooting back.
Yes.
It's probably a good number of guns here. Some of them do have some sort of energy-based effect to them, but a lot of these are just mechanical.
We teleport by trees, so we couldn't really choose which tree to teleport by.
There's a lot of damage here.
To the book I go.
You looking at your tree book?
Yeah, my tree book.
There's a tree here, here.
I love my
On
book
this
of
coordinate,
trees.
a tree.
Ah, the book of trees.
They're like, oh, the third one from the left, right?
Oh yes, that one.
That one's name is Jim.
The book of trees is basically the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Already dressed up.
As you guys are having this conversation, you feel a dagger cold-bladed just touch your neck.
Who might you be?
Someone who's concerned that your identity is unknown.
Well, yeah, we are. We barely did just meet with you guys, but
Word probably has not reached you, but your leader has agreed with us.
and I agree with his role.
My leader is...
Katame.
Tabaxi guy,
Or the other crazy guy.
about this tall, tail.
You're a funny man.
No,
Do you
Trying
have
to
a
describe
spellcaster who could cast sending to get word to him?
Somebody walks up.
did he give us something to?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
he wouldn't do that.
He doesn't care that much.
Somebody walks up. Yes. Send word to Katame. We may have found some stragglers who might know him. And start whispering. What did you say the name was again?
My name?
Yes.
Kalandor.
Kandor.
Hubert.
Hubert.
Dajuan Ren.
Mr. Wren.
Only your name.
Yeah. Georgina. George.
Oh,
And Desmond. Mond. Okay.
that's the worst part of it.
Yes.
Your name is D.
No.
So we have the cow, the bird, the elephant,
Oxidon.
and yes, all are accounted for. Katame has met these people. And what does he say about them? He says that they are not trusted allies, but partial allies. Good.
Kill him.
The blade retracts from your throat. Welcome to the warfront.
Nice work on these chasms.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And you start to get a better look at him, and you see a hood covering the head, two little ears just popping out, and you see a tabaxi, this one dressed in just like pure white fur, just like tufts of fur, just bright green eyes. Welcome.
And what is your name?
Why do I need to tell you?
Oh, you know our names. We're allies. Just you don't have to tell me.
Right.
I just call you little cat man.
Okay, I don't like that.
I call you Titty Tat.
I will murder you.
It's just a joke. I apologize. I like to joke with people.
Don't joke with me. Alright. Nice to meet you all. My name is Kite. I am a general of sorts, we'll call it. Oh, hold on a second.
Like in general, or
Yes, continue with the bombardment. Thank you. And, as I was saying, and you guys are starting to talk, and you see another... The clouds burst out, and you see a draconic white dragon head burst out from the clouds, wings flying down. You see an adult white dragon flying overhead and causing just rifts of ice in its path of breath.
This is the same one that
Just flies back up into the clouds.
isn't it the same one that killed me, right?
No.
No. There we go. That was a blind.
same kind of dragon.
Sort of.
The other one's blinded.
That's the worst. Bloody dragons that kill you.
So what brings you here to our trenches then?
Well, this lovely tree. We've been.
You look over at the tree and you see it's just covered in ice now.
Well, we actually came here for a boat, but seeing as you guys are here, we may as well help you finish this.
Possibly.
What direction is the enemy?
That way.
How far?
About 100 yards or so. Kind of hard to get to them. They have pretty good defenses, and they keep bombarding us as well.
Are they
So,
in trenches?
Huh?
Are they in trenches also?
yes, it's hard to get an advance on them. The only issue is, as soon as we advance, we get killed. So we are trying to weigh out our options for now.
Give me 1 second. I kind of like put my hand up and try and feel the direction of the wind.
Going towards Aquilin.
So not towards them.
No.
Yeah, I do control it more.
So we're defending Aquilin right now?
No, we're attacking. Currently, where do you think you are?
I think I'm near Aquilin, right?
Not really. You're closer to Alchemist Cove.
What are you doing, man?
It was a shortcut.
Oh,
We either had to walk for 2 weeks or come to this
we're a little off.
closest
It's okay, though.
location. I couldn't see the map. It was kind of blurry.
There was no higher resolution.
I kept zooming and still couldn't see.
There must not be that many trees in that area anymore, huh?
A lot of things have died in this recent area, and we don't really have our druid here to help, so...
Yeah, she's a pretty stern lady.
You know her?
You mean
Yeah, Sage, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grew up with her. She's a handful.
Yes, she is. We've only known her for like a day.
Okay.
And you're getting a better look at him now, and he's pretty much wearing a tattered, black cloak over him. But you see, he is kitted well. He has very nice armor on. It looks like it has a green tinge to it. Like little stripes through it are green. You see he has a scimitar on his side, and he has a dagger sheath on the other side.
Yes.
Powerful weapons.
Feet.
So how can we help you? I could be a stand-in druid for work you had Sage doing, maybe.
What kind of druidic magic do you use?
Oh, I control a circle of spores.
Yeah, no, not you.
I can do a lot of things. You need a mushroom?
No, really. Thank you,
Uh,
though. I'm good. I've had my fair share of mushrooms before.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna plant this here.
Okay. Well,
Do you need anything to dissolve? To decay?
no, nothing that I can presently think of about dissolving. But,
What about the enemy?
the enemy would be nice to dissolve. As soon as you hear another breaking through the clouds again for another flyby. Who has the highest passive perception?
Me.
No.
Definitely.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Passive?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 23.
Yeah, you have a great high passive perception. You see, as you're having this conversation, being the tall one of the group, you look over the ridge and you see where the dragon is about to start attacking. You see there's somebody walking from the other side, just alone. Just...
Are you expecting company?
No, we're not.
There's somebody walking.
He looks over and you all immediately get a pulse of aether from this lone person. Dressed in white robes that kind of almost look like they touch the ground, but they stop like near the ankle. You see a white scarf that just drips around and starts to fall behind. A current of wind is just surrounding him.
Do I know this person?
You do not, actually. Just the only thing that identifiable aside from that, just like striking white hair, just barely peeking out with a little sunlight here, and a long sword, a katana on his side.
Do you guys know that guy?
We have no idea who he is, and that's a little concerning.
He doesn't appear to be any of the Ethereum sages that I know.
You know Ethereum sages?
I know all the higher ups.
Not that I'm aware of. They're all kind of looking, but as soon as he just takes a stance. What do you guys do?
Towards us?
Towards the dragon.
Oh,
Brother, should we prepare a spear?
that wouldn't be good against him.
Well, if I have my... do the aether gas.
Yeah, that'll kill my Aether though.
Unless we contain it correctly.
I don't want to test it right now.
I'll go about the other one.
That would be better against the army over there, not one guy.
How far?
The wall bounce. How far is he?
Yeah.
Probably about like 80 yards now at this point.
We can see him though, right?
Yeah, you can visibly see him.
And he's just walking.
Is he in the trench?
No,
Or are we
he's
peeking
stepped
over?
out of the trench. You guys are peeking over the trench. Right as he was walking up, and you saw him just immediately take a stance and just wind is starting to pick up around him.
Do I do something to him?
You might be able to, right as you guys are having this conversation. You see the dragon open up the mouth, and you see white and blue energy start to coalesce around where the throat is as he's about to unleash another breath torrent. Just flash, just in a blink of an eye, faster than a blink of an eye. He has drawn his sword and is now pointing upwards. The wind cuts through the rain. The clouds now have an enormous streak in them. Just the sky is now split. As you see, just a mass of white starting to fall from the sky. The dragon has been hit. And you look over and you see, just tumbling down with it, a giant white wing. Both crash into the ground.
This foe is beyond us.
Run.
You fools.
Brother, throw a stick at it.
Stick it out.
I'll just pack my thing and go.
And is now walking, still slow, but still walking, determined towards your guys' location.
The dragon or him?
Him. The dragon now is wailing in pain. And you see the form start to shrink down a bit. Same with the wing starting to shrink down.
You guys gonna shoot him or what?
Fire! Everybody is starting to fire upon him. You see he just puts his hand up and every beam of energy, every bullet is just stopping right before it hits him. He's still walking.
Do some. Well, let's do.
There are some rifles that are shooting him, and he looks like he's actually dodging it.
So, 100 feet towards him. How many? What is that? 120 feet. So 40 yards ahead of us. I'm going to cast Wall of Fire. But I'm going to transmute it to that Aether eating gas.
Okay, go ahead and roll a control check for me.
$72.
72. You are now transitioning the flame to being a gas now. The flame appeared, and you see near the center of it starts to bubble, and now the flame is transitioning into the gas wall.
And then now since it's basically now my Aether, I'm going to push it towards him.
Okay. Push it
And I'm
towards
going to ask Alduin to make, so like where he is, that part of the wall that's going to get to him first, that, just specifically that part, more powerful.
Okay. As it rushes past and towards him, you guys don't see anything because there's now a giant wall obfuscating. You see where the wall split and reappeared. There's now another creature, the same creature, walking towards you. Wall passing over him.
I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to condense the entire wall just around him and cover him.
See, he's taking notice of this. He's looking around at it. Roll a stealth check.
You still have pass without a trace.
So that was a 20. That was a 22 or a 23 earlier. Want another one?
Yes, another one.
It's going to be a 26.
26. Just looking around as right as he's looks at a general direction where you might be, right as the wall closes.
And then I'm going to kind of like make it implode right on him.
As it just like a implosion of smoke blasting out from the top. You see he's now floating, looks like.
And that'd be a great time to hit him.
I'm gonna hit him.
brother.
What you done?
But before you do that, I'm gonna do the vine thing to you, and I'm gonna try to buff you up. I'm
Okay.
gonna give you extra aether strength.
Okay, what are you trying to do, Cal?
I'm gonna summon a javelin.
Okay.
It's gonna look like a trident, and I'm going to, as I'm making it, I'm gonna set a commandment to it. I'm gonna say, "Avenge the fallen white dragon." I'm gonna throw it right up.
While I know I used a lot of aether, but can I also feed him a little bit of now flesh-eating gas into while he's closing in the javelin? Put a little bit so there's like a little bit of extra when it hits him.
I'm gonna say no, because his javelin is an instant summon. And you just got through using that. This is his response.
Yeah.
Okay.
With
Okay.
that.
So I rolled 96 for control.
Okay. You have a very fine control on passing to him. But this is mainly your power.
Yeah.
They're passing to him.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to, I'm gonna command that, and then I'm going to put Tyrael in as well, and I'm just gonna tell him to specifically try to take out that aether wind around him. Just turn that to stone. That's it.
Okay.
My
Roll
gas
for
is
that.
still kind of like around him, right? Since
It's
kind of exploded
below
upwards.
He
Okay.
flew up out from it.
That is
Somebody took some of his barrier.
24 to hit.
24 to hit. Okay. Go ahead and roll, because of his boosting, I'm going to call this roll 3d10.
Take what you need.
Show me what you got.
All eights.
Nice.
24. Go ahead, strength.
Yeah.
So 24. It's gonna be 33. Oh, and plus a d8 because of my improvement. It's gonna be 40 damage.
The trident pierces him, just barely passes by him, but it finds purchase on him, if not a little bit. Definitely a flesh wound.
I'm trying to have it stick so that the petrification keeps going.
Okay. It passes and hits him. I'm going to say with the contested roll, it does not stick into him, but it does damage him pretty good. And you see part of his wind ball is starting to, just blades of wind that are rising up from him are now turning into a crystal-like structure and falling down. Just sends the rest of it away. It's looking at the wound. Now looks right at you.
I'm gonna bring the cloud up to him now.
You bring the cloud right up to him, and you're standing right there. Looks over and sees you as well.
And I had to get out of the trench to do that.
Yep.
So I'm moving towards them. I don't want to give away their location.
Okay. Roll another stealth check, because this is an action while you're trying to be stealth.
It's gonna be a 26.
26. Okay.
Oh, I lied. 27.
27. Okay.
Wait. Hold.
20.
Wait.
37.
Wait. Gonna be a 32.
32.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I had a +1 and stuff. I had a +6, plus a +10.
Stop lying to me.
+16 right now.
As it's starting to rise up again, just looks at it. One strike of the sword, you see an enormous gash in the ground just appears. Your wind is cut in half. You start to bring it again. It's having trouble passing over a certain area.
So describe like where he is and where all of my gas is.
Below him, split in half, probably a chasm between the two, about like 30 feet.
Okay. So I'll kind of like bring it up above him and then down.
Bring it up above him and start to try to collapse it over him, and it's just dispersing. This guy has a continual current of wind around him. And you hear him yell out, what language do you guys speak?
Infernal, Celestial, Undercommon, and Common.
That's right.
Common, Celestial, Sylvan, Terran, and Elvish.
Okay.
Deep speech, druidic, and Roxodon.
Yells out. None of you understand this language.
Wait, yes I do.
You sound like a fool.
You're gonna cast tongues right now.
Maybe.
It's gonna get rid of your wildfire too.
Concentration.
Well, is it really a wall of fire right now, or did I just turn it
You're
all
still
into...
concentrating on the spell. The spell is the catalyst.
Yeah. So I'm using less Aether since I'm using it kind of as my fuel. I love doing that. It's a good idea. Well, I mean, it's not working. So,
It might be working.
maybe. Can I insight real quick just to see if it looks
For
like...
what?
Just to see if his Aether...
Not allowed.
No?
Oh, for him. Check.
Oh.
Is it
I
dwindling?
want to see if his Aether barrier is dwindling from my...
Doesn't seem like it's dwindling.
It's not doing anything. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just let it go. He's...
And
then
cast
I
tongues?
will- Yes.
Okay. You hear him yell out. Does it say you know the language that he speaks?
Spellgrounds creature, you touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears. Moreover, when the target speaks, any creature that knows that at least one language, and the target understands what it says. So it doesn't say what language.
But you understand what he says then.
Yeah.
You hear him say, destroy them all.
He says destroy them all.
You feel a pulse of Aether above you. You all look up and you see the clouds starting to swirl.
He gets the tunnel. I don't think we're safe here. I don't think we're safe here.
Zip. We need to go underground. And I speak to the general cat. The kitty cat.
Can you do that?
I could certainly try.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Give me water or anything.
I need to drink a lot
I
more.
need to drink real quick.
A lot of water. What is this, cat in the
Cast,
hat?
I'll do shape water, and I'll take water out of the mud, and then
Into his
I'll-
mouth.
Yeah,
Now it's just dry earth.
yeah. But now there's like a ball for him to start from, or put his trunk
It's
into.
just cannon.
No.
So
Can't do that.
I'm going to call out Luzo. We need to make a tunnel.
Tunnel.
And I'm going to... Which way do we need to go, guys?
Down,
Just straight down?
I guess.
We got at an angle, so we could
Alright. I need you to help me.
point that out.
And then I actually call out what's their names?
What are their names?
Kongji, Kwai,
They don't do anything, so it's hard to
Kenji.
remember their name.
You three. 3 is perfect harmony. 3 is balance.
It's a chord.
Shut up.
2 out of 3 vote. That's perfect.
We need to make a quick tunnel. Let's
do that.
Let's work together. Give us
Are we fusing?
Kingsley, we are going to fuse. You need to give us your strength and wisdom. Kongji, help us to control the power we wield. And Huza, you will lead this dig.
Okay, I'm gonna say between all of you, I'm gonna go ahead and roll twice. Because it is 3 spirits that you're trying to combine together, including yourself. So, I don't like those dice. So I'm gonna say, in order to achieve this, this is gonna be a little harder because you're incorporating multiple spirits, including your own.
Are you just having your spirits help Huza? fuse with you? Or are you fusing
Yeah.
with all of them?
Well, I don't know if that means they all fuse with me or if
They're just helping with the fusion.
If they, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, because of this, you're naturally better at fusing now. I'm gonna say you have to get within a. Normally it would be a 15 with Huza. We're gonna lower it to a 10. You have to be within a 10 of these
So it's
rolls.
worse now that you're having them help you.
But if you manage to achieve it, great things.
Okay.
31 and 4.
2.
Okay. You feel a slight connection start to appear. Okay.
It's working.
1.
50.
Oh, it's another failure.
Not working.
34.
2 again. How's that possible?
One more roll.
No, these guys.
91.
93.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
Switch dice.
As things are starting to pulse, you feel the same thing that you felt before. There is a heavy barometric pressure above you. They are controlling something above you. You're not sure who or what or how, but the weather is being controlled. There is a extreme gust of wind starting to tunnel upwards. And the clouds are starting to spiral. You see flashes of light within the sky. The very wind is picking up the rain and making it fly at odd angles all over the place. This is the start of a hurricane. Right as you're having this issue, you start to bond and fuse. Close your hands together in prayer. Exactly. And you start to see vines pierce out from your skin. Wrap around both your arms. You see it rising over your pauldrons of mushrooms, creating what looks like a kind of like a cape of sorts, made out of these vines and these brambles. See them flare out near your butt a little bit to create a even bigger, like show. Flowers are starting to bloom. Both of your hands are covered in vines, as if your very hands are vines. Before, with the fusion you did, your right arm was completely made of vines, and you had a lot of them coiling up you. Mm-hmm. This one seems like it's changing slightly by including the other two. You feel stronger, you feel more primal, but in control. You guys watch as Dajwan Ren looks kind of like an orangutan, but made out of vines. With an elephant trunk. And
2 elephant
And
no,
yeah. One's behind the curtain, so.
there's a new curtain near your butt that's flaring out, and you realize this is like a peacock like tail that's flowing behind you out of these vines. But your arms are larger. You feel more imposing. What do you do?
So I'm gonna plant both of my hands into the dirt.
Shove them in, and the vines.
Make us passage. And
Okay.
make it-
Go ahead and roll for control and power, both with advantage.
Okay, so 18 or 14, so 18. And that'll be a 61 or a 73.
Okay. So 73 for your control, and then for power it was
18.
okay. The ground is rumbling from the effects of him. You feel your hair and fur and feathers starting to rise up as the wind is picking up even heavier. There is a lot of people here that are trying to retreat. This is a lot going on. Burrowing through the ground, you feel the roots finally reach a point. As they start to spread open, the earth itself is being opened up into a slate tunnel. What do you do?
Follow me. And I head in.
Like a gorilla, you start running with your fists. Trunks swaying behind you as you are rushing down this tunnel. Everybody's rushing past you. What do you do with this?
Desmond, let's buy them time.
How are we buying time?
We gotta do something. Hall's not big enough for all of us.
Is it? It's pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Good to
Yeah.
But there's a whole trench of soldiers here, so.
Right.
What do you suggest we do?
Gotta do something. Can you do anything to stop a storm?
Not really.
I'm not the brightest. Can you do anything with fire?
See, he just starts to just let out this low guttural growl. You hear another growl, like a symphony of growls just is accompanying his own throat. Creating a cacophony of sound. His form is starting to grow bigger. You see his shoulders bulging. Something underneath his shoulder blades is like popping.
I can only do this so many times. But here's a good time.
And he's growing probably another 1.5 foot taller. Now at this point, taller than you. His grip on the staff is getting tighter as his battle axe is starting to glow. He's growing larger and larger. You see his shoulder blades, they are now popping and ripping. You see the flesh is starting to split right as two heads rush out from his shoulder blades and both growl. Desmond has 3 heads. And he is much larger. And his normal black fur that he has, there is now a red glow underneath all of the fur over his whole body.
Let's do this.
What are you doing?
Is he going towards the storm or the guy?
He's looking right up directly. Both subjects are above you.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone's doing it, so I'll try it. I'm gonna try to do a fusion material.
Okay. Doesn't do
Don't give in to peer pressure.
I'm giving it to peer pressure.
How are you going to try this, master?
Yes.
Good. For you guys, with how much you guys were working, 15.
15? Okay, cool.
82.
78?
That's within 15.
That's already within 15.
Perfect fusion on the first try. You hear your antlers cracking as the antlers themselves fall away into just dust around you and rebuild themselves into 2 crown peaks. The rest of it creating the regal look to you. Shoulder pauldrons starting to bulge out a bit more. Bits of your skull feel like they are turning slightly to crystal. What are you doing with this fusion?
I'm going to... Have you seen the English dub guy for solo leveling?
No.
Erect.
Oh,
Have you seen that?
I've seen that one.
I want to do that. I'm going to do the same thing I did before when I
Rise?
kept the ceiling from falling in.
Oh, you want to create pillars?
One singular pillar up to the storm, and I just want to stop all of it.
Okay. As you look, you see your hand is crystallizing as well. Becoming larger, too. As you rush upwards, go ahead and roll control. and power. I'm going to say material, power with advantage.
Can you take Desmond with you on that pillar?
No. 79.
79 for control. I was like, that isn't...
That's a lot of power.
And then, oh wait, that's a D10.
Yeah, I was like, what are you rolling that for?
And then 17. Power.
A portal opens up below you and rushes up. What are you doing with this? Are you going to travel with it, or...
Sure.
Okay. You latch on with your hand as you skyrocket up. Desmond grabs onto it as well. A petrified pillar of darkness rises up from the earth. You guys are running down. He's rising up. Rushing pretty fast. You pass by the dude with the blade as he just, his eyes piercingly look and watch as you rise up. His eyes are like a cold blue, almost gray color, but they are piercing. So he's just watching you rise up past him. Seemingly not making a move. Anything you want to do while you're traveling up?
I want to be charging.
Okay, charging what?
I'm gonna try to do a pulse when I'm up there.
Pulse of just energy, or?
Oh, petrification.
Oh, okay.
Every drop.
The clouds split as you pass through a bit. You and Desmond are both passing through it, and you realize Desmond's hands have claws, like actual claws protruding from them now, breaking into the crystal structure. As you both are looking up and around, you see that there is a single elf woman. She's just there above the clouds in a meditative stance. Her feet close together like this, her hands in a prayer. You see a sphere of just wind and energy just around her. She is encased in something. And the storm, you're realizing, she is at the very center of it.
Good.
What are you doing?
Pillar's going to her.
Pillow's going to her. Okay, in this instance, because you guys are combating Aether right now,
Yep.
I'm going to say go ahead and roll for... How do we do this? Roll a d20
Okay.
versus her d20, and then roll a control versus her control.
I got 17 again.
Okay.
And then I got 50.
Okay. As the pillar you've created slams into the side of the crystal, you see her eyes open as she sees there's people trying to fight her. The crystal of this pillar is smashing in and breaking apart as it's going further, seemingly not making headway. It is breaking before it even passes through the barrier, shattering as the pillar keeps going and going and going and going and going.
Well, I just wanted to get to the center of this. Now it's Desmond. He can do his thing.
See Desmond drags out from his back the battle axe. So he leaps up and towers over all of this. You see the head of it glowing, which is infernal magic. High or low?
High.
Okay. Go. Okay.
That's what I remember.
Stop.
No.
Okay. Okay. You see towers over, and looks like that the actual head of the axe grows larger as he just passes through the barrier, just like it never touched it. And you see just rake across her chest. She screams out. You feel the wind current get even more intense. Go ahead, and this is for Desmond, by the way.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a d20.
For Desmond.
Yes, for Desmond.
19.
19, okay. He is holding on. But you see the muscles in his arm are straining. His whole body is shaking. There is so much divinic power rushing through him right now. As she screams out from this large gash in her chest now, she looks up at both of you all, gives a weak grin, separates her hands. The wind picks up even heavier. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do what I've been charging. I'm gonna release a pulse, like a spherical one.
Okay.
Desmond, go down the pillar. This is my virtue.
In the blind rage, it seems like Desmond is not hearing anything.
Okay. Well, I say that.
Okay.
He can see me charging up though.
Are you using Tyrael's power specifically?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
I'm using Tyrael, and I'm kind of like my Aether ping, so I'm using darkness as well.
Okay.
But it's all Tyrael.
Okay. So you're using Tyrael's power.
Yes.
Okay. I'll roll for Tyrael then.
Okay. Do I roll for my dark?
For your dark, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Where is there it is.
We're missing all the fun.
Okay. Not much power, but it is erratic. It is all over the place. What do you do?
I'm doing the same thing they do in like anime, where they keep going because they're desperate. So even if I start getting a little bit petrified, like I'm just trying to stop the storm.
Okay. Just keep going.
If anything, I wanna petrify everything in the vicinity.
Are you guys watching from below, or are you just tunneling?
Yeah, I stopped because I saw what he was doing, so I'm looking. Like right
You
at
and
the-
Georgina are both looking up. You see a flash of black above the clouds.
Should I go help him?
You see clouds, whole clouds, made of crystal, are starting to free fall out from the sky.
I grab her, I pull her into the.
You pull her in, just as you hear a loud.
Mr. Cloud. Doesn't anticlimactic.
You see the actual eye of the storm explodes, and all of the wind that she'd been collecting crashes down onto the earth, destroying, cracking this earth, sending wind everywhere, rainfall, floods. Everything is now in effect. Cal, in that moment, go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
That's 27.
27. You remain conscious, but immediately, the power that you then borrowing from Tyrael was too much.
I figured.
As you both are now weak, very weak, but conscious, barely holding on to this pillar, or do you drop?
Well, wouldn't the pillar be connected to the cloud?
The other clouds that were in your area have turned to stone.
Yeah.
So this pillar is already stone.
Oh, I figured it'd be all interconnected.
Not so too.
Well, like it would just all fall at the same time, or?
Well, I don't
The
know.
pillar would hold
How,
everything
how
up.
do you think it would happen?
I think with everything happening at the distance you are, either the pillar is shattering or the clouds fall individually.
Okay.
So what are you doing? Which one?
Clouds falling individually.
Okay. The pillar, it remains steady, but it is being heavily destroyed by this gust of current.
Yeah.
You saw there is like in these blades of wind that are flowing out from you, there is waves of wind current that are turned directly to stone as they just fly past you both. Both you make a dexterity save with their disadvantage.
Is he next to me?
He is Desmond's right next to you.
Okay, he gets the bonus. That's plus 7, so I get 18.
18. That's exactly what he rolled too.
Oh.
You guys do not manage to avoid the flying rocks at your guys' face with the amount of rocks that are flying there.
Mm-hmm.
You both get hit and are now starting to plummet.
Good.
Looks like Desmond is barely holding on. He looks like he's kind of going in and out of consciousness, free falling.
Can I like poke my head out?
You are already going down.
You were already going down.
I just pulled her in. I didn't actually start going down. I just pulled
The
her in.
wind right now is hitting. So you either stick your head out and get hit by a stray piece of barbed wire or wood, or you go into the tunnel. There is a hurricane on your heads.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay. I was like, just want to let you know what's going on.
Where's the pillar at?
The pillar is being rapidly destroyed as you both are falling down. Because the pillar went up like this.
Yeah.
You guys are falling down from here.
Okay. I have a little bit of Aether left, right?
For one tiny thing, maybe. But you know the limits of your Aether. If you continue,
Yeah.
there's a possibility you'll be out for a while.
Yeah. Desmond, what are you gonna do?
He's just barely holding on.
He's like chasing rabbits and stuff.
Yeah. All three hands are.
I just imagine they're just falling. He's like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, what are we gonna do? Oh. But in the free fall, you see the heads starting to turn to like a foggy mist that's flying off from his shoulders, and you hear just.
I do have wings and they suck,
They do.
but I'm going to try to use my wings.
Okay.
Anterio's gone, right?
They're very
Tyrion is
small little
unconscious.
wings.
Okay.
When he tries to use them, he's like. they don't
So
listen
I'll do my best to reduce the speed.
You immediately open your wings and are flung with the current of this wind.
No, I grabbed him.
Okay. You grab
Then
him,
I do my wings.
and then you do your wings, and then you're both flown.
Yes.
You both start to fly at an obscene speed. Roll a d4 for me. 4. Okay. You are flying fast. As the wind picked up around you and is now hurtling you out like a piece of debris. Are you trying to stop anything before you hit the ground?
Wait, where am I at?
In the sky.
Yeah, but can I see the floor? Like, how big is the storm?
This storm is pretty large.
Am I above where my allies were?
No.
No. Okay. Then I'm going to. Do I see the city?
The city? No.
Okay.
All you see is wind current and flying in the wind.
Okay. Well, if they aren't below me, I'm gonna try to do that thing that Midoriya did. He's gonna try to break the centrifugal force by hitting the floor when he lands.
So you're trying to use force to stop your descent.
Yes.
Using just raw strength?
Sure. I can use my Aether too.
If you use your Aether, I'm going to let you know you are going to be unconscious.
Yeah. I wanna save my brother.
Okay.
So as you're falling, you're just gonna smack the ground and try and just.
It won't help a lot, but that's the only thing I
He's
can
going to
do.
smack the ground.
That's all I can do.
But kind of
Basically, think about it.
Yeah, just try and cancel out a little bit of that
Yeah.
energy.
That's all I
Okay.
can do.
I see.
I don't have Tyrael, so.
I don't have enough dice.
Oh no. You can tank.
Nah, I'd win.
Wait, so am I falling or am I going around?
You're being propelled at a high speed, gaining speed, and are jettisoned out.
Okay, so I should be able to use my wings.
In this, with how weak your wings are,
They're strong, they're just dumb.
you're flying fast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
They're
say
attached to my body though, right?
they are attached to your body.
So they
Yes.
get the belt.
Yeah, I'm aware they get the belt.
Yeah.
But these wings are different.
Yeah.
We've established that.
You always talk to the big guy.
No, he wants me to die.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw with the amount dexterity or strength saving throw. It's your choice. Different outcomes for different things. But in terms of a strength saving throw to stop yourself from hitting the ground and try to use force to stop yourself, it's going to be a disadvantage. Dexterity saving throw is at a regular roll, but both of them are going to be a DC 20.
I'll do strength.
Okay.
At disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Okay. For strength though.
Yep, strength saving throw.
So that'll be 23.
Okay. Pump some Aether into that.
I'm using my hammer.
Slamming it down right before you impact. Okay. That'll lessen the damage then. Okay.
That's what happens when all you can use is weapons. So.
You take 178 points of bludgeoning damage
I'm not dead.
as of
Perfect.
impact and slam into the ground. You are unconscious though.
I'm unconscious though.
As the hammer barely hit in time before it also shattered and went unconscious. You both plummet and hit the ground hard.
I probably shouldn't say this, but
No.
I guess I'm also landing into barbed wire too, right?
Yes, you are.
I was
Yeah,
doing that.
yeah, let me have that.
Why'd you do this?
No, you landed in the mud. So it's
Oh, I
actually-
landed in mud, right?
So-
Wait, no, he sucked up all the mud to shake water.
Yep, you did.
That was
Mud's gone.
That was
Killed your brother.
It was just around us.
I landed directly in your acid water. That's still there.
There's no way that that's still around.
26 points of damage.
Okay, I'm still alive.
Okay. How much health do you have?
No, I'm still down.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not dead.
Oh, your death saving throws now? Or
Well, because I took all that damage
Yes.
in the fall, so
All together.
yes, in that fall you took all that damage. So you're unconscious
yes.
from the fall. Oh, I'm saying okay, you didn't immediately die.
I'm not died.
I see. You didn't well, you're technically dying.
I'm not died.
You're not dead.
Yes.
Okay. You guys
How's Desmond?
Desmond? You don't know, you're unconscious.
Can we feel something in force?
The wind is picking up still. But it's starting I would say the wind's dying down. But in this moment there is a hefty amount of damage. The cave was a perfect idea. Saved probably about like 60 soldiers.
They were jerks to us anyway.
Yeah. It's kind of like.
We're gonna be gods now.
As you guys are having this conversation, see the one who's named Kite is looking around in this cave. Anybody got any light in here?
No.
Don't start a fire. That's coward on
Cast
from the
fireball.
I cast wall of fire. That'll be bright.
Exactly.
Anybody got wood?
This whole place is made out of wood, right? It's all vines, right?
There is a through line of vines through it.
I'll just through Druidcraft make my mushrooms glow.
Bioluminescence.
Yeah.
This whole place is your acre, so you can probably make it all wood.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Can I make the vines all grow? And like in an emergency exit situation where it's like
Red.
the lights are flashing where you need to go. Mm-hmm.
Lead back up and down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we hear it dying down. And I'm taking a head count. Where's Kyle? Where's Desmond?
Or my brothers.
They picked their heads out.
You need to go get him.
I need to check on my brother. I'll be back. And you see his left eye glow purple before a portal opens up behind him and he takes a step back.
I do the same.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do that before?
Yeah. So I start heading back up in a hurry to try to find what happened to Kyle.
You all hurry.
I'll go with him.
As there is still debris falling from the sky,
Running like me.
just
Strong.
everything is destroyed. The trenches are just buried under dirt and mud. The entire center of this, there is a divot probably about like 30, 40 feet just down of where the actual tornado of the storm impacted and just crushed and annihilated and sent everything flying. There's dirt mounds everywhere. Everything is covered. You see a little purple. He got out and is now checking on his brother. But looking up at the sky, all you hear is a sonic boom.
Good lady. Can I do a perception check towards that?
Yeah, you look up.
6.
You don't see anybody in the sky.
Huh.
There's clouds missing, and there is a clear center of the sky that is missing cloud coverage. Rain is still on the far ends, but in the very center, probably a good 200 feet across. No clouds, no rain, just sunshine.
I'll fly. So are things starting to cool down while everything falling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go ahead and fly at about 75 feet. And I'll activate my Aether Eye, specifically looking for Cal's familiar Aether.
Looking around, go ahead and actually roll me an Aether check with this.
Seven.
7. You're looking around trying to find him and you don't see a signature.
I'll keep it that up, and I'll fly around kind of in wide zigzag over the destructed area.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to smell for him.
Okay, roll a perception check.
I do have a smell.
Roll a d20.
You have a punches.
The way I'll do this, I'll do
17.
big.
Alright.
I'll do bigger and bigger circles, so I'm kind of going outwards and outwards and outwards.
29.
29. Did you roll with disadvantage?
Advantage.
Advantage. Just one more straight regular roll. With the amount of debris here, it's hard to smell.
And it would be a 27.
You think you catch a sniff of him.
He's this way. And I just take off.
I see a big old ape start going direction.
Yep.
So
Go ahead and roll for me just a control check for me.
Uh, 73.
Okay. The bond you had with all three shatters as you're running with your fist and you feel your wrist buckle and you fall, land on your shoulder. You're tired.
Oh.
I'll land next to him. Are you alright?
Yeah, and I just broke the spirit bond. But keep going. I'll catch up.
What direction?
He's over there.
I go over there.
Okay, roll another d20.
10.
That's one failure. Okay. You start flying over there. Roll another percentage check.
6.
6. You're flying in an area. There is debris, carnage everywhere. It is hard to find anything right now.
I'll take off the previous Aether Eyes and bring him back up to try and make it stronger.
Okay, roll again.
It doesn't even work.
Your eyes start to hurt.
Ah.
Roll a d20, Cal.
16.
That's one successful. It's 2 successes.
Can I sense how far he is from me?
Not distance, but you can track where he might be.
Okay, so I'm just continuing as fast as I can down
Okay.
in that direction.
You are out of breath, but you're trying. Okay. Last chance.
12.
That's a little success. You are stable. You are not bleeding out.
Do I wake up though?
Nope. Natural 20, you wake up.
I look for Dog. Run from him.
Still flying over to him. Eventually, you guys get there in time. Georgina has joined you in the sky. You both come upon Cal. You see
Take my
Cal
ether.
is bloody. You see his antler looks like it's broken. He is
future.
not doing okay.
Give him some of my ether.
So yeah, I'm gonna do I'm probably aethered out.
Pretty much.
Well, first I'm gonna cure wounds on him.
Okay. You cast Cure Wounds on him.
We're gonna get.
You start to hear things now.
I'm gonna be saying Desmond over and over.
12 hit points.
Do I wake up?
You're conscious semi.
And I'm kind of slapping you. Hey,
Where's Desmond?
wake up.
Where's Desmond?
I'll go ahead and
They
while
don't
we're doing all
see
this, I'll go ahead and cast
Where is
Tiny Hit.
Lemons?
Yeah, so there's like some different protection around this.
Okay. 10 minutes.
Yeah. While he's doing all this.
Okay. You're preparing the spell sigils all around you all. You look over and there is Desmond just in the mud as well, looking horrible.
I'm gonna grab from my bag if I can. Do you think I can do this?
Yeah.
And I have a diamond in my hand, just in case.
Okay. So I'll run to him and check on. Is he alive?
Barely.
Okay. So I'm gonna cure wounds on him then.
Coughs up some blood. And you notice his
Pockets
shoulders,
the diamond.
his shoulders themselves are just ripped open. There is muscle showing.
I yell over to drag him over here.
He heals 21.
You see bits of the flesh is starting to cover. He's gonna have some nasty scars there.
Desmond, are you okay?
No.
Good.
Oh, I think I broke some ribs.
Fell from a stone cloud.
Oh, that really hurt.
You guys did well.
Where are they?
They're dead.
He's looking around. Where is their bodies? I can raise them.
Oh, you're asking about your brothers and sister.
I wasn't talking about them, but sure.
Oh, yeah, they're over here. Everybody's
Yes.
safe.
Hey.
I'm like sliding over him.
Oh.
60.
Ow!
60 everyone.
Oh, that feels better. Hold on. And you see he like pushes his side and you hear a snap. Ow! That was a bone. Okay, the magic stick.
Probably shouldn't do that.
Oh, I had to pop it back in place. Oh. Oh, and he's just laying in the mud. The wind and the clouds are starting to coalesce again.
So I pick him up, put him over my shoulder,
Oh.
and take him to the hut. And then I go back on get Cal. Just drag him in by the antlers. No, I don't know if I can pick him up with how tired I am. So I help him up.
Georgina
We
helps.
stumble in, yeah.
She's strong.
She just goes.
She's all
Yeah,
good.
Georgina's really strong.
And I look around for his antler if I can find it.
Yeah, you see bits of his antler broken in
And
shards.
I just collect it.
Hi, me. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, nice.
That's a metal. That was a metal.
Got it.
Oh, good.
They have to make tungsten dice, right?
They do.
They do.
That's what this is. What? I think this is tungsten.
No, it's not copper.
I think it's not copper. I know it's some kind of metal.
Really?
Mhm.
You don't say.
I
Metoru.
think so.
I don't know.
Might be wood,
Let's see.
actually, now that I think about
Here, see if it's metal.
That can kill someone.
That really would kill someone.
Alright, so everybody's in the hut. Oh, that was unexpected. You guys did some brave things. We saved a lot of people.
it. Did I?
Yeah.
Can I see the sky?
Cloud covered again.
You turned a cloud into stone.
That was the goal. Desmond also slashed the person up there.
Did it work? That person dead.
Well, he hit her, definitely. Wasn't strong enough, though.
What about the guy with the sword?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything. I was too busy trying to catch myself.
Well, rest up. I'm pretty spent too. How long does the hut last?
8 hours.
8 hours?
I'll take first watch. And
Should
we're
be-
You
fine.
hear a booming voice. Leave this plain. This battlefield is not yours. All who wish to retreat will given access. Leave this war. You have no part in it. Just booming out over the sky. You recognize this voice.
Do I feel compelled to listen to her?
You don't feel compelled. Different type of speaking. But
Okay.
you recognize this voice.
Who is that?
It's an Etherian, that's for sure.
Well, then we should do exactly the opposite of what she says.
Well, she's probably talking to the other people.
Oh.
I don't know who she's talking to, so.
Roll a history check.
Okay. 15.
You remember a very compelling speaker that anytime you tried to attack her, she blasted you away with the wind. This is Viscera Arborn, the speaker of the wind.
Oh.
This is the matron of wind.
Is that the person you were fighting up there in the clouds?
Well, that's an Etherian.
She might be Therian. She works for Ethereum.
Yeah. So, there's not really any way to know who she's talking to because she didn't say anything.
She's speaking out to
She
everyone.
said all.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to talk to the general, see what they're doing.
Send a message to Kite. See if he knows.
Send it. Kite, do you know who that is?
No idea who that is. Seems really compelling, but considering the losses we've had today, I think we need to regroup.
Said he doesn't know if he thinks we should regroup. Or they should regroup from the losses.
Ask him where.
Yes. Where are we regrouping?
About 20 miles west of here.
20 miles west.
East of here?
East. of here.
Least.
West.
He corrected himself to east.
Okay.
Oh, we should regroup with them. There's strength in numbers.
So can we see them regrouping and leaving?
No. That you just heard that right now.
Let's take a short rest while we wait for them.
As you guys are starting to take this rest, the wind is picking up.
Oh, better start getting moving.
As you say that, you hear in the mud.
Not again.
So they can't see the hut, right? Or no, they can't.
The hut can be seen.
They just
Nothing
can't
can pass
enter
through it.
Not even Aether.
You never tried.
Wait, so did we take a short rest or no?
In the middle of your short rest, this happens.
You're half the effects of shortness.
Are we seeing them leave?
You heard two things in the mud outside your hut.
We can see outside the hut.
What do we see?
Yeah.
You look out and you see the speaker of the wind.
I've trained with it before.
Moment, please.
May I enter?
Yes.
Yes, you may.
Good. This rain is not good for my hair.
Neither is it for mine.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Didn't know you were out there.
It's okay. I hope I didn't.
See, she goes ahead and sits on nothing. Just sits down.
She has one of those metal things in her, like a street. Like a street. She carries that around.
I threw a coin in her hat.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. War happens.
Those are my, lack of a better term, generals. Didn't realize you were in the scuffle. If I did, we wouldn't have changed course.
Yeah, probably.
In all honesty.
Neither would I. There's a storm above me. I gotta stop it.
I understand. I get it. I saw your aether. I recognized it was you, but after a certain point, there was nothing I can do to control her wind. So, only thing I can say: are you joining their side?
I'm joining whoever is against Aether. Whoever uses it badly.
Do you think we use it badly?
I think everyone does, to be honest.
Do you think you do?
I'm just here to do what I was made to do. You know what that
you
was.
need to do?
You know what I was made to do.
To kill the gods, yes.
Yes.
And this is your brother?
Yes.
Another experiment?
Hubert.
She knows.
My name is Vistra Aborn. I am a matron of air within the great city of Etheria.
My name is Hubert. I am a patron of gas.
He farts a lot.
I take it the rest of them are your siblings too? You see
Most of
Desmond is kind of getting up. Hey, that's Pops. Last I heard, he was arrested, but things could always change for him.
By who?
Who do you think?
By who? Not a wise person.
I forgot you're a little dumb.
I'm pretty smart, I'm just not wise. What's the difference?
Is there?
There's a big difference in D&D.
In D&D.
You say that?
I'm bad with medicine, but I'm good with nature.
How does that make
It's
sense?
so dumb.
But medicine, good nature. I'm looking for a name.
It's a joke.
Valus Thordoom called for his immediate capture.
Valus.
Valus Thordoom, the Empress.
I'm confused.
We know.
What's happening? Who's this?
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
My name is Visser Aborn. I am a matron within the great country and nation of Etheria. And you were merely caught up in this scuffle. I'm here to apologize for that. It was not my intention to bring you all within this war, but it seems as though you are. And from what I can tell, you are against the misuse of Aether.
Yes.
We all have our different goals.
Right. Why?
We're abusing it too much.
Do you
Just
think
as the
I
gods
abuse it?
abused us too much. No, clearly you have a spirit and a great bond with it. You're not stuffing it into a dead body or using it on machines.
No, but your father is.
That's me. I'm against my own creation.
And the disregard of the natural things will bring destruction. Ruins the balance.
You hear "Hey!" somebody running up towards you guys, waving his arms.
Who is it?
It looks like she's like on the shoulder.
What color? What symbol?
What symbol? No clear identifying symbol. It doesn't look Etherean, Geistlandian, of any kind.
Is that one of yours?
Not one of mine. He's just waving his arms. And you just see falls.
You may have been retreating, and you said you'd give them a safe retreat.
I did. They were running towards us.
Oh, well, it's a confusing landscape. If you haven't noticed, there's stone clouds all around.
Yes, I did notice that. Good job, by the way. Your
Thank you.
training paid off.
Yeah, they actually. Oh, never mind. She didn't train me on that.
No.
The person that trained me to do that was the Dustman.
Blake.
Yeah.
Which, good thing she's not here.
Yeah.
I'm here to offer you all safe passage from this battlefield, given that you are not the intended target of this battle. That's not
We're
all.
just here for a boat. We didn't realize there's going to be a whole battle here.
May have some trouble with that. Aqualoon is under siege as well.
Do you know of any way we can get to the island of Might?
Fly. That's what I do.
You happen to have a spare airship.
Spare boat.
I don't.
Any warships in the area?
In the sky, combating our combatants.
None in the water.
In the water, combating our combatants.
Spellcasters that could give us a portal.
Nothing that I'm aware of.
How far of a fly is it from shore to shore?
Whew.
A couple days.
Days of journey. Mid-flight.
We only joined fighting them because we teleported inside their army. You know how that is.
I don't.
I was transporting through a tree and
Wrong tree.
walked right into it. But it sounds like maybe we were spared if the city is really under siege. It could have been worse.
Yes. We have.
Alchemist Cove and Aqualoon were under siege. Alchemist Cove, well, was in the process of trying to be under siege. And she's looking around the battlefield. Aqualoon, I heard, is taking bombardment. I'm not sure the status of it and how far they got into the city and how far they may be pushed out.
We were there. We were under a city that was being bombed the other night.
Their war machines are powerful.
I took one out, but there were so many of them.
What is your balance with Aether?
I speak for the wind and the wind speaks through me.
What do you give it?
I give it my power. And it speaks to me in return.
And it gives it to you willingly?
For the most part.
Were you for the generator?
Oh, the generator. Aether is not meant for mortal hands. It's not even meant for my own hands. But as one of the chosen few who uses it, I will use it to protect my nation.
It sounds like your ideals align with mine. I don't want to wield this power, but it's the power that's needed to stop those that have perverted it.
Like Daddy.
Like who?
Like Daddy.
He is a perverse man and has misused Aether. He does not understand it, for he cannot create it.
Well, he doesn't have it, so how can you understand?
But that'll be all of my time. As she sits up and brushes off her robes.
You control the winds.
Yes.
Is there any way you can help us to fly?
The favorable wind I give you is your safe passage out from here.
We're grateful.
Good. Hey, is the dragon gonna be okay? The dragon? Oh, the white one over there. I don't know. He seems to transform into a dragon. Who knows?
They don't seem to have Aether, though.
No,
Their
they
leader, too.
don't. They seem like outsiders from another nation. No idea what their goal may be, but presently,
Their leader told me they want to learn more about the power that Simon has made. And they want to use it for themselves.
maybe it's a good thing we have Simon locked up. Last I heard, at least.
They have another crazy guy who's a servant of Ayun, he said. I don't know his name, but
Could be why they have war machines. Something to consider. She stands up. You both, all of you really, have a good day. Try not to get in any trouble.
you too.
Steps out, and you see a little wind is collecting over her, blocking the wind from hitting her.
So if I describe to you in much detail a tree, could you teleport to it?
I have tried that once, and that sent me to the opposite ends of the earth. It was not a good experience.
There's a possibility it could work. But there's also a possibility I bring you guys closer together so you guys can campaign together. But you see, as she steps out, gives you all a nod, just looks at the sky and just vanishes into the sky.
Can his transfer through plant spell go through planes?
Teleport via plants does not go through
Same
plants.
thing.
Is the Shadowfell in the Underdark another plane?
Underdark is not Shadowfell, yes.
So could we go to the Underdark?
We can,
Because we've been there before. We've been to that.
You have been,
destination.
and you know that there is trees there.
But everyone there might be dead because of Bella's dream.
what was your dream again?
It was a long time ago,
Yeah.
but she dreamed that everyone there died, basically. A lot of loot.
Single gold pieces on everybody.
Yeah.
There was only 2 people.
Where are you carrying it from?
Let's do it. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Well, if we have safe passage, we can sleep here tonight. None of us are in the state of travel.
I just want a safe place to put Georgina, so she can train.
But you're leaving me?
I'm dropping you off.
I'm not some kid.
You're a kid.
You're a kid.
Yes, but I've been training a lot longer than you have.
Okay, so?
Desmond, do you think we should keep her along with us?
I think that she is a...
In terms of
Liability.
Aether.
In
Yes.
terms of liability, she is a liability. In terms of Aether,
She's a liability.
she is a liability. But she is our sister.
That's why I'm going to people that I trust. People that risk their necks to save me. And I've done.
Maybe.
Maybe. One of the users there uses the same Aether you do.
What, death?
Hellflame.
Alright. Regina. Fine.
I'd leave Hooper there too, but he probably wouldn't want him.
It's Hubert's fault. See, Georgina is now sulking. All of her dragons are also sulking.
We're going to sleep and then go to the Underdark. We're going to transport via giant mushroom.
What about leaving Hubert behind?
You're doing that. Leaving Hubert behind.
No.
Yeah, Hubert's out of the campaign now.
Yeah, Hubert, when you left, he died.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
it's because you excessively leave all the time.
I tried to hit on that lady. She just seared my head off with wind.
Yep.
Your lack of romance just killed you.
Your lack of romance just killed you.
I can't even do that.
Nope. No romantic feelings.
I was taken from me by a hag.
It
Impossible for me
wasn't
to...
taken.
It wasn't taken,
You
it was
gave it.
given. For
Out of your own free
amazing
will.
drip.
Yes.
It was worth it.
Pretty good drip.
Now you have clothes that
Smart
never
clothes.
burn from acid.
Good trade.
It's a good trade. But yeah, you guys are resting. Take a long rest. What? Oh. I was like, what should I do?
It's a level, right?
No.
You gave me a level up last.
Maybe it's an 8th level up after that.
But
We all successfully did a fusion though
you
in
did.
that day.
Well, not you.
Oh yeah, we rested.
You did for it.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, exactly. So
Before we go to sleep, but
before you go to sleep, you're like, oh, let me. And Georgina goes over. Are you cold?
no.
You guys go to sleep. Take a long rest. And that's where we pick up.
And then he's gonna teleport to the Underdark.
Yep, we'll pick up there.
Spells.
He can find all the people that died.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's the spell component. You gotta say whoa a bunch of times.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. Exactly. You gotta hit the whoa. That's good.
Hmm?
A little skirmish, a little battle.
Yeah.
Little
Don't mess
almost,
with the fam.
well, almost done.
So the tunnel that I dug
yes.
with the vines and all that, did the vines stay?
The vines did not stay, the tunnel stayed.
Okay.
But it is, after everybody was leaving, it became unstable.
So, if possible, just for aesthetics,
Okay.
I would have liked to leave spores.
Yeah.
That would grow into bioluminescent mushrooms and
There is now bioluminescent arboreal garden underground. As the tunnel collapses in on itself.
And you're like, oh, I
mushrooms
feel it. I feel it.
disturbance in the forest.
Every scream of the mushroom.
Like when I ate your son.
Not my son!
My son.
You don't know about that. About having a son. Maybe.
Well, I hope not.
You don't know that.
You don't know about
I
it.
don't know.
Hag knows about it. You don't know about it. Yeah. Good sesh.
Very good.
Recording. Recording was recorded.
Yep.
Give us an outro.
Hubert.
And cut right there.